Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Friday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. And then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Miami, where they'll take on the Heat.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's James in at the 3. And for New York. And it's Lucas in at the 4 spot. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Knicks making their last shot. Irving, that's good.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Reed. Pass to Frazier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Reed. Here's Bradley, covered by Smith. Bradley misses. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Now Smith takes the 3, and Reed pulls it down. Frazier, the pass to Bradley. Inside, here's Reed. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Smith outside. Love passes to James. Here's Smith. Here's the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Reed, high post. Pass to Frazier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
It's both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. The 3, Smith. And Cleveland another 3.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Frazier, the pass to Reed. Here's Frazier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is James. Down low. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Thompson. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Lucas. Here's DeBusschere. Check by James. And that one's good. DeBusschere.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Thompson outside. Back to James. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And New York has possession. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Pass to Irving. Now James. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Smith. And Reed pulls it down.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Bradley, that's good.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
16-12.
Here's James. Still without a bucket. Outside Irving. For 3, Smith. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Knicks trail by 4. Here's DeBusschere. That shot is off. Some solid defense from James. To the middle. Tipped. Thompson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Cleveland, second.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Pass to DeBuscher. New York working the ball around now. Reed passes to Frazier. 6 to shoot. Back to Reed. Thompson pulls it in. Cleveland leading by 6. Smith passes to James. And it's James with the jam.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Here's Frazier. It's Reed, high post. Pass to DeBuscher. Here's Bradley. Here's Frazier. Offensive board. Reed, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Smith passes to James. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Here's James. To the paint. Out on his own on the break. Ahead. Here's Bradley. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Frazier. Here's DeBuscher. Reed inside, working on Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Cleveland leading by 4. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Jefferson, defended by Jones.
New York foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They lead by 4. Williams from long range sends it home from three-point land.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Jackson on the wing. Here's Monroe. Down low. Mozgov with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Williams. Here's Fry. Three-pointer. And Cleveland another three.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Jones. Here's Monroe. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal. Second team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
At the line. One shot.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's Jefferson. No points so far. Here's Fry. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Monroe. Clock at 4. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Fry. Outside, Williams. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Dellavedova. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Bowie. Williams defending. Outside Jones. Here's Bowie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Williams.
William Jones. First personal foul. Third team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Williams.
Knicks foul. Williams. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Williams. So he gets them both. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Here's Bowie. Pass to Monroe. Shoot from the elbow. Mozgov with a rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Outside, Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Williams drops them both. 1:15 left to play in the first. Here's Bowie. Williams defending. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Williams. The Knicks making their last shot. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Dellavedova missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Over to the wing. Wide open. And it's New York scoring again.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Monroe. Outside for Davis. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. Now here's Reed. Oh, deflected. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mast. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Davis misses. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Here's Dellavedova. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, Williams. From downtown, here's Love. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You cannot let Kevin Love get positioned like that. He is too good on the glass.
Here's Mast. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love with a little bit of thunder.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside Davis. Mass, the pass to DeBusschere. Over Jones. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, setting a big screen and then Love finishing off the roll. Great hands and skill.
For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Davis, the pass to Mast. Outside Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Mast, covered by Love. Outside Jones. Pass to Dellavedova. Sinks the tray. Dellavedova's got his first 3 points of the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jackson, he's checked in for New York. Frazier comes in for Davis. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, New York.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere. Clock at 6. Here's Frazier. They need this. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jones, the pass to Jones. Outside Jones. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Jones. Lets it go. And it's Cleveland with another.
I just love the ball movement.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Jackson outside. Here's Frazier. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's see what the best do. Sit down.
Smith, he's checked in for the Cavs. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dellavedova.
Substitution on the court.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Lucas. Inside to snap the cold streak. And Jackson lays it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Love. Now Smith. Jones, the pass to Smith. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 20. To the middle. Here's Lucas. Soft touch off the glass. Lucas has got his first points of the night.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Jones. Outside Love. This one for three. Bradley grabs the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jackson outside. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. He can't hit that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Jones. Pass to Love. Over Jackson. And Love with the basket on the assist from Jones. Love's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Here's Bradley. And here's Jackson, covered by Love. Here's Frazier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup. Frazier's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Smith outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
51-35.
Cleveland leading by 16. Jones, the pass to Love. The 3. Drops in the 3. 14 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Lucas. Here's the Busher. Smith passes to Jones.
Get to the block, look.
Back to Smith. The shot. And it's New York with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Bradley passes to Lucas. Irving looking around. Pass to Jones. Left side, Love. 5 to shoot. The rebound by DeBusschere. Knicks trail by 17. Frazier, the pass to DeBusschere. New York working the ball around now. Lucas can't get it to go. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Fry. There's a screen by Love. For 3, Smith. Right side, Jones. And here is Irving. A good-looking shot from the wing. Irving's got 8 points.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Jackson outside. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. Charity stripe shot. Frazier shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jones, the pass to Irving. Now here's Love. Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. DeBusschere's got 4 rebounds now.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Jackson outside. Here's Bradley. To the left side wing. From deep. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 19. Pass to Fry. The 3 is up. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. He's got 9.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
There's 1:34 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Frazier. He has 6. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Lucas. Here's Frazier. It's good from about 19 feet. Frazier's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Give it up for
It's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams, New York in 5th.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
Here's James. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Dellavedova. The rebound by DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got rebound number 5 here tonight. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Oh, and the jam by James.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Monroe. 4 on the clock. Offline from the high post. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cleveland on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, we've seen Kevin Love really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And New York shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And it's DeBusschere in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. It's stolen by Irving. Smith outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. Pass to DeBusschere. And here's Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Frazier shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Left side Irving. Fast break. Here comes New York. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
First team foul.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now Irving. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Smith. The Knicks pull it in. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Frazier. Here's Lucas. Here's DeBuscher. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on LeBron James. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Love for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. Here's Lucas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And here's James. Fires from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Love. James, right side. The 3 is up. And Love with the basket on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Frazier. Give him 8 points now. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Man, we've seen Kevin Love really having a great game.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Give it up right now for the Knicks. Break your dance through.
Frazier, the pass to DeBusschere. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Cavaliers lead by 22. James with the ball. Outside for Irving. It's hauled in by Lucas.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Frazier, the pass to Lucas. Here's Frazier. Here's DeBusschere. Check by James. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Love. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got 4 rebounds now. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to DeBusschere. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Love for 3. Cleveland again missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back over to you, Brian.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's James. The Knicks making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Thompson with a screen. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by New York. DeBusschere's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Frazier, the pass to Reed. Pass to Lucas. Here's Bradley. Here's Frazier. Give him 8 points now. And down it goes. 2 points. Frazier's got 10.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now, here is James. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Jones, the pass to Fry. Now Jones. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 18. Jackson with a screen on Irving. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Jones feels it out. Jones, the pass to Irving. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Frazier. 10 points for him. And the basket is good. Frazier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Now Irving. To stop the drought. Again, Irving missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Davis. Pass to Bradley. Over Jones. Bradley misses. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Jones finds Irving. Tries the spin move. Outside Love. From behind the arc. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got 11.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Knicks trail by 19. Outside Davis. It's stolen by Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And New York has possession after the basket by Cleveland. Here's Frazier. 12 points for him. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Frazier. Cleveland leading by 19. Here's Dellavedova. Out left to the wing. Here's Fry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Fry's got 12 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
To the inside. Oh, ripped away. Here's Jones. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
See yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go. All right.
teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Now James, 6 to shoot. Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Monroe. Back to Davis. Here's Rackley, defended by Thompson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And James has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Dellavedova. Outside Love. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Monroe. Banked it in off the glass.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
79-56.
And here's Love. He's got 19. Pass to James. Thompson in the post. Out to James.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes. James has got 6.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
.151 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Monroe. New York working the ball around now. Bradley misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bradley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Irving with it. He's got 16. Out to the right wing. Pass to James. Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Love for 3. The rebound by Rackley.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Monroe. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 6 points for him.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Dellavedova. Back to James. Outside Irving. Cleveland again missing. And we're going to have a jump ball. Knicks trail by 21.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Monroe. He has 6. Over James. No good with the elbow jumper.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
And so it's Cleveland sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Smith out there with James. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Bates in at the 2. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
And you better believe he's eager to return to action.
Now, here is James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the Knicks shooting about 47%, a nice number. Pass to Lucas. Here's Frazier. Thompson with the block. Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Thompson's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Now here's Reed, defended by Thompson. Now here's Reed. Pass to Frazier. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Kevin Love's checked in for Bates.
0. Kevin Love.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. James outside. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Now here's Reed. Pass to DeBusschere. Now Reed, defended by Thompson. Here's Bowie, just 2 to shoot. Here's Reed. New York, again, can't hit.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And here is Williams. Thompson passes to James. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Here's Bowie. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Frazier, covered by Smith. Frazier, shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Lucas passes to Frazier. Here's DeBusschere. Over Smith. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
2 points. That one goes.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
It's Reed, high post, to halt the run. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allowed.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
A nice shot by Smith.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So it's the Knicks now. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end, it's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. New York making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Dellavedova's checked in for Cleveland. And New York has possession. Pass to Bradley. New York working the ball around now. Here's Frazier. New York again can't hit. Smith outside. Now James. Thompson outside. Here's Dellavedova. Smith outside. And Cleveland another three.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Frazier, shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The Knicks with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bradley. Pass to Frazier. 5 on the clock. Count the basket. The Cavs have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to James. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Frazier. It's Reed, high post. From the baseline. And the shot by DeBusschere, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Dellavedova, the pass to James. Love for 3. Knocks down the long J. Love's got 22 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's DeBusschere. Check by James.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Frazier. To stop the run. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dellavedova off target from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere from the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. Reed's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Back to James. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Reed's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Thompson after the basket by New York on the other end.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Now James. For three, Smith. And Reed pulls it down. Reed. Here's Bradley. Here's Frazier. Over to the left wing. Over Love. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. James passes to Thompson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Love finds James. To stop the drought. Here's Thompson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kevin Love.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And he makes it.
As usual, terrific effort from him, unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
.52 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, that's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Frazier. Up top, Reed. Pass to Frazier. Smith with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Ball stolen. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Frazier. Bradley passes to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Frazier. From the line. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Love.